Hi, my name is Valerie, and this is my 13th video on my no-poo experience. My first shampoo shower was June 1st, where I took a baking soda and apple cider vinegar shower, and it didn't agree with my hair. It made my scalp really dry, and I didn't like it. My last recorded video was August 20th, where I used applesauce, and that was actually really interesting because it made my hair super soft, but it didn't clean it as much as I'd hoped it would. And today is the 13th, so September 13th, 13th video on September 13th. That's really interesting. And today I'm going to use yogurt. It has been 3 showers since my last recorded video, and I changed a few things. I went back to using whole eggs because I felt like egg whites was just a little too dry for my hair, and something amazing happened. My hair was completely clean. So I guess my hair really likes egg yolks, or egg yolks is just really good at getting everything out of your hair because it was light and fluffy and it got messed up so easily. Like the wind could just make all the flyaways just go all over the place, and it was beautiful, and it was not super dark, and I was like, why is this the only thing that seems to be cleaning my hair? It got out any and all hair wax, it got out any and all oil, and it was just like, I guess my hair just really likes eggs, or eggs is just really good at cleaning. And since then I had done a tea and vegetable glycerin with honey, and use that on my hair, and it didn't really remove all that much oil or wax. It still was kind of stringy looking. I mean, it felt clean, it just was kind of clumpy. And then after that I ran out of quinoa flour, so I just used whole egg again, and my hair was clean again. So I guess if you have hard water, try making sure that you get egg in your hair once every couple weeks just to really clean it out. And I did use the apple cider vinegar just like the recipe told me to, for combating hair wax, where you just kind of pour it in there and then you squeeze it out and let it air dry, and it works. It really worked. You know, I didn't have any hair wax or any buildup or anything, and my hair was amazing. So I think I will just go back to using a whole egg instead of just egg whites. And I really like eggs. So today I'm going to be using yogurt. It's supposed to be an all-in-one type thing, just like the applesauce was, because it has lactic acid in there that's supposed to help with cleaning your hair. It's also supposed to condition your hair, plus it's got other proteins and vitamins and stuff that's supposed to be good for your scalp, and it helps to strengthen your hair. Those proteins are supposed to help strengthen the hair. And so I'm not super excited about this, but I was actually kind of nervous about doing this because it's hard to find a little container that is just plain yogurt. Usually they're all flavored like vanilla or something. So I was like, I can't eat yogurt because I have a weird allergy. The milk makes the inside of my ears feel really itchy, like somebody put a bunch of cotton in there and is just like twisting it around, and it's really annoying. So I can't eat it, and I was like, I don't want to get an entire container that's going to go bad in a couple of weeks because I can't eat it. So I was really lucky. I found a yogurt. I think it's Icelandic brand yogurt. You'll see later. But they have little individual cups, and they are just plain yogurt. Now, I didn't get Greek yogurt. I think that's kind of important. Greek yogurt, because it's really thick, it's actually kind of hard to wash out of your hair from what I read. So if you can, just get a plain yogurt, not a Greek yogurt, and that will be great. Unfortunately, I couldn't find full fat yogurt. I think I am supposed to get full fat yogurt, but the idea is that the acids and the bacteria and the proteins are supposed to be good for your hair. So hopefully it'll work, and we'll see how that goes. So this is Quality and Value brand from Price Chopper. It's Icelandic style non-fat yogurt, and it's plain. So we're going to take this, put it in our hair, massage it onto our scalp from root to tip, and we're going to let it sit for 30 minutes and rinse it out. And the instructions do not say to use any sort of acidic wash afterwards, probably because the yogurt itself is acidic. And you're going to wash it out with lukewarm water. And that's it. At least it's only 30 minutes and not an entire hour like the applesauce was. So the last thing I used to clean my hair was eggs, as I iterated before. And I don't even have to get super close for you to see that it's 10 times brighter and lighter, and it looks clean compared to what it looked like before. It just seems that out of all the things I've tried, egg is the best at cleaning my hair. In the future, I would like to try using actual chickpea flour or light rye flour, because I have learned from one of the YouTubers that have commented on a video from earlier that those items actually have saponins in them, which clean your hair, and that's why everybody uses them, whereas alternative flours, they don't. So like almond flour and coconut flour, they don't have saponins in them at all. And then when it comes to the quinoa flour, the saponins are soaked out of them before it's ground. So even though the quinoa flour was, getting excess oil out of my hair, it wasn't actually like cleaning oil off my hair. So that's the difference between what I was using and what I was thinking I would use, because that's what's on the shelf in the store, versus what other people are using and why. And I think it's really interesting because I never actually read that. So thank you to that person for telling me what I needed to learn. So, I don't think my hair likes going for 4 days between showers, because even though my hair looks bright and clean, I can still get stiffness and oiliness in it. See, look, you could see it right there. Just, woo. And, yes, I am using the boar bristle brush, but still, I guess my hair is just so long that it only reaches down about halfway still. And, I don't know if my hair will ever get better than this, because I've been doing this for, June, July, August. Now it's September, going on month number 4, and it still is pretty much exactly the same way as it was in the beginning. It is much lighter, though, I will say that. So I think my scalp has adjusted to not making so much oil, but when it comes to getting it distributed through my hair, I notice it within a day or two that it's starting to get really dark up here. And I have started doing what is called scritch and preen, which is massaging your scalp, you're scritching, and preening is trying to kind of like get it into your hair, and then using your boar bristle brush to try and further that, pulling that through your hair. And it kind of works. It's definitely helps to not concentrate it all up here. And when you're massaging your scalp, it feels really good anyway. So you should probably try doing that. And one thing I noticed when I went to go use eggs to clean my hair, the last couple showers, is my hair is like super fine. Like it must have gotten all of that, the buildup from soap and the shampoo and conditioner over the years, because if I go to catch a piece of hair, like a single piece of hair on something, like say my fingernail, it'll break, but I won't even feel it tug. And it's just so fine. And when it's freshly clean, it kind of feels like a bunch of just spider silk on my hair. It's so light. The wind just it'll mess it up really easily. And it's one of those things where I think I'm going to have to bring a comb or a brush with me all of the time, so I can just keep fixing it and making it straight again. And I notice when I put my hair in braids now that it doesn't have all that hair wax in there, because the hair wax really was like a wax. It helped to keep kinks in my hair for a while. But when it's freshly clean, I can take my hair out of the braids, and then within like a few minutes my hair is completely straight again. So that just goes to show that I'm not like flat ironing my hair or anything. This is it. But really, my hair is really nice, and I'm hoping that using the yogurt in my hair will work and it will make it clean, because I do have a friend coming over and it would be nice to have clean hair when I have her come visit. So it does feel really soft now that I started using the egg yolk again. My hair feels really conditioned all the way down to the ends, and it's nice. It's nice not to have hair wax in my hair again. So we'll see how this yogurt goes, and I hope it works. Yogurt is thick. Plain yogurt is thick anyway, and massaging it through my hair, I guess maybe it's just because my hair is really fine, but it actually was a little difficult because you put some in your hair and it just stiffens right up, and then it makes it hard to massage more in your hair. You really do have to part it and stick it in and then massage it, and you really have to massage it. It's not just a 2-second type thing. It's really more like a 3 or 4 second type thing. And it turns out that container, I really only need either like half or a third of it to coat my hair, but I didn't want it sitting in my fridge and going bad, so I just kept slopping it on and massaging it in, and it didn't feel like it was too much by the end. I'm glad I got a small container though, because I used it and it was more than I needed. But I can say that the more I put into my hair and massaged in, the easier it actually became, because obviously more of it means it was more moisturized and sliding around, and it was weird. It was a little weird to put that in. But the nice thing about it is it doesn't run out of your hair. It doesn't, because it's clinging to your fingers, it doesn't end up like slopping into the tub like egg might, or like the honey water or something like that. And I just let it sit on my head, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, if I wanted to make it look like I was a ghost, this would be a good way to go, because it coats your hair and it makes it a little bit on the side of white. And then of course, because you've got it on your skin too, it kind of shows up because it dries there. But it smelled like yogurt, plain yogurt, and I kind of wanted to eat it, but I knew that would not be a good idea because it's in my hair. That's kind of gross. And then rinsing it out, I used the warm water and it rinsed out pretty well. I was a little worried because it did feel kind of dry, maybe just because the hair wasn't all like straight. It was all kind of messed up while I was trying to wash it out. But I feel like with the warm water it came out pretty easy, but I definitely went through it a couple times to make sure that it really came out. So we'll see how it dries. Well, it didn't do as great a job as I was hoping it would do. Also, ignore any noises because my friend brought her dog with her. But it definitely brightened it up here, but there's still residue in there. I don't know if it's residue from the yogurt or if it's oil that's left over. I think it's oil left over. But it's kind of stiff and it's kind of clumpy. But I mean, overall, I think it did okay. I definitely wouldn't rely on this. It didn't do the best job ever. And you can still tell that about so far down it has residue in it. And I mean, it's shiny and it feels clean, but it definitely feels oily up here. And that just means the yogurt didn't do as well as we'd hoped it would. But, I think it would do okay if you if you were just trying to extend some time between showers and you didn't have too much to deal with, and hopefully it would work better for other people. Maybe it's because I use a non-fat yogurt. I'm not sure. Maybe my hair just doesn't like yogurt. I don't know. But that is yogurt, I guess. The bottom section feels really clean, just the top section doesn't. And I don't know if I would use yogurt again, but at least I tried it. So I hope that if you use yogurt, it works better for you. And have a nice day.